Alright guys, back at it again. This time we got the sequel to Nobody, Nobody 2.
Who sent you?
His better half. My family. Making memories.
So we got the sequel to Nobody, Nobody 2. Different director at the helm. But same basic cast for the most part. You got Bob Odenkirk coming back with Connie Britton as his wife. The kids. You still got Christopher Lloyd as his dad. You got RZA in there as his, I guess, brother essentially. And this time starts off with Bob Odenkirk character Hutch, who since the last movie got back into basically, being a gun for hire, essentially. Going out and getting jobs done, if you want to say it that way. And so he's been doing this. Life's kind of rough with him and his wife. He then goes on a vacation to somewhere he's been before. And next thing you know, they get to this vacation area, and of course, shit ensues in the middle of this corrupt theme park with crime boss Sharon Stone, who it was cool to see in the movie. But as far as this movie goes, I enjoyed the first one. I actually watched the first one right before I watched the second one, just because I had never seen the first one. I had a lot of fun with the first one. It is a action comedy, turn your brain off type of movie. And this one, despite a different director, still gives you all the same turn your brain off action comedy that has fun, really good action scenes, sequences. Hutch is a badass, but also kind of gets his ass kicked in times too, and it works. Honestly, is weirdly believable despite Bob Odenkirk's stature. I like to get a little bit more into his family in this one. The effects of him doing this on his family, I really enjoyed. I thought the comedy worked a little bit better in this movie. Like, I enjoyed it a bit more. The dialogue wasn't as jarring. There was definitely still dialogue stuff that I'll get to, but this movie just knows what it is. It's the type of movie that knows what it is. It's not gonna like wow you, but at the same rate you're gonna have a blast, because it's non-stop action fun with some comedy and some good feels too with the whole family background. You get a little bit more of him and his dad, which was cool. I think Christopher Lloyd is awesome in this these two movies, especially this movie. You get a little bit more from him. Very enjoyable and very just like a lot of the funnier moments. Also, RZA is awesome in this movie. Like, they used him even more so in this movie, and he has some good one-liners that I was like. There was a particular one-liner that a lot of people actually lost their minds about in theory, because it was cool, cheesy, but like all that in between. But it works so well for the character, and there's just. Yeah, I actually think I do like this movie more, which is maybe a little shocking. I mean, I don't know, they're both getting reviewed well on both sides, but I just had a bit more fun with this movie. I had a bit less issues with it. I thought Sharon Stone was solid, a bit over the top, but for this movie that's what it calls for. I mean, the first villain was over the top. But yeah, this is a movie, go to the theater, turn your brain off, have some fun. As far as some negatives go, I still think some of the dialogue is hit or miss, but you can get past it. It's not a big deal. It really isn't for this kind of movie. And some of the crime boss stuff is kind of a repeat wash. It's kind of the same thing as the first movie, same basic premise, just a bigger set to play with, more money to play with, and actually I think they used it well as far as the amusement park. I thought the setting was used very well. So not too many issues with it really. It's just a movie that's a lot of fun. And I think that's the basis of it. At the end of the day, grades wise, I'm going to give this movie a B. Very solid, had fun. Definitely a movie I would recommend to go out and see in theaters. I think you would have even a bit more fun with that. And just watch Bob Odenkirk whoop some ass. I don't know what else to say, but or Hutch whoop some ass, I should say. But yeah, fun movie. But yeah, guys, we got more reviews up and coming. So you'll see me on here. And so up and coming, we got 2 movies, I believe. We got Eden, directed by Ron Howard, and then we got a Coen Brothers movie, I believe it's called Honey Don't. We'll see. Don't know very little going in trailer wise, but obviously anytime a Coen brother of either is directing, I'm always excited to see what they got next. And of course that movie also has Margaret Qualley, who's awesome, so we'll see what happens. But as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.